What it is, world, man. Yours truly, ET Cali. You're now locked into the galaxy with me right now, man. And I am very, very happy to say, people sometimes say things are just too soon, but I don't think this is soon enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mr. Ari Da Kid, how you doing, sir?
What's up, brother?
How you been, man?
Happy as shit.
I could tell.
Yeah.
It's a very it's a shiny situation in here right now, and the squad looks very golden.
Yeah.
It's golden around here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He got the gold. He's got the gold on with the silver car, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, bro.
Thank you, bro.
On everything. Honestly, a lot of people might not know your history. I happen to know you personally, so without that sounding arrogant or throwing names out there, I just know the struggle. So it's good to see that for you, honestly.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
So okay, this project, I had called you and I said, this one is a little bit different than the last one.
Yeah, for sure.
The growth.
Yeah.
It just was immense.
Yeah.
Talk about the deal with Cash Money, because that's what everyone wants to talk about.
Of course. Elephant in the room.
Right. So get that out the way, because everyone's like, oh, why would he sign with Cash Money? And I keep trying to get people to understand. I'm like, you're talking about one of the major labels of hip hop and in black culture.
I mean, you know, they threw rocks at Jesus, bro.
Right.
So it's like, what spot? Where was I supposed to go with? Where it's supposed to be that perfect to where. Plus, you know, everybody I know with a label, they all have bad stuff to say about their label.
Right.
Like I don't know one artist. I'm talking about even big artists. That's just like, yeah, my label was just awesome.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I just respect the history, the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, I looked at the history, I looked at the present, and I looked at my situation for me. I don't really look at, you know what I mean? Just like, you know, I see a dude, you know, he had a, you know, he got a chick that's like bad, you know what I'm saying? And niggas like, oh, this and that about her. My situation gonna be different than how he handled his.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like I'm a G from the business to everything. So it just made full sense. Plus, he gave me like kind of what I was asking for my producers and stuff, and it just made sense for me.
Yeah, I heard you say that in one of your songs. I can't say can my producers please get paid, because all my producers got paid.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny, man. So a lot of people might not know, you know, because they hear the music, and I always have to remind people like who you are. Like I was like, he makes songs. Yeah. But you don't want it lyrically with you. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want those kind of problems. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Don't.
You know, they don't want those kind of problems. I was like, he does those songs for y'all to make money. Yeah. But who he is as a person is one mic on a stage, and it's a rap for your ass. You know what I'm saying? I remember those days, man. Do people still ask you to do that, or?
Sometimes, like on certain plots. I mean, I did it on Sway and Static Select recently, but I feel like I've done that, and
it got you nowhere.
Well, because my competitive like energy is always with it. I like to compete. It was never about battling for me. It was just about, okay, the battling is a way for somebody that thinks that they're better than you to realize that they're not in the same minute. Right. And that's why I did it. I never wanted to, you know, sit there and be, because it wasn't that, you know, beneficial, like for futuristically and just financially. So, but I mean, for, you know, the right person, place, and time, I'd do it again.
I heard you get real personal on this particular album. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's out on iTunes. You guys go ahead and cop that thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's everywhere. It's on every platform, the free and the paid and the stream. Right. Yeah, it's out there.
So, but I heard you get personal about like relationship stuff. Yeah, and I remember me and you having a conversation before. This was a couple years ago, and you was talking about when you was kind of switching up your style a little bit, and you was really putting a lot of personal things of your relationship in your songs. Yeah, like, is that stuff factual that you were saying, or was it just you know, stories you heard and you put it in a record?
Well, yeah, I mean, I do casserole writing, so it's kind of like I learned that at a writing camp before. Just kind of learning what I'm good at, and then kind of finding ways for more people to relate to it, you know? So I had to find ways to kind of, like, it's not like it's about one specific girl. It could be like the 3 girls I ever fell in love with, all mixed in, and each, like, say if it's a song about a girl questioning me, I may take like the top 3 situations that I dealt with those girls, or maybe 4 girls, and I just put it all in there so that more people could relate to one of those lines on there and make them go back to the record. So it's kind of like that. It ain't never, because I ain't had a girlfriend in like 9-10 years. Right. So
I mean, but you done, You know, well, you haven't claimed a girlfriend.
I get busy.
Yeah, I know you, bro.
But, yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. Yeah.
You haven't had a girlfriend there, but they thought they had a boyfriend. I mean, sorry, bitch.
You know, like, that's, you know, it is what it is. Yeah.
But okay, so how many, like, you know, hey big head text messages have you got or DM since, like, you know?
I get a lot. I mean, I progress in different ways so many times. You get that all the time, but I don't never look at it like a look at me now or now you want to hit me up. Nah, not no like back then they didn't want me, so I don't look at it like that.
Right.
I take it for what it is. Make sure they got the link. Pass it to your friends. It ain't never personal like that.
I watch you sit behind a lot of other artists. Yeah. And I watch you write for a lot of other artists. I won't name anything, it's just cool. But for a long time, I remember you telling me back in the day when you was producing beats. Yeah. You was like, yo, I ain't want this. What changed? You didn't want the lime.
Well, I didn't care about it, but back then I was just wearing slippers, flip flops, basketball shorts, and a promo shirt to the club, and CDs in both my hands. I couldn't even dap a nigga. I had so many CDs in my hand. Right. I didn't care, cause even back then I had my own money, bro. I had my studio. I had the car that I wanted at the time, and it was just like I didn't need, and I was still getting shorty, so it was just like I didn't care about all that. I just wanted to learn the business so bad. And I seen how much people really wanted that spotlight, so I just like, go ahead, you can have that, and then I'll figure out how to, work the business of it. And I learned so much, like even at that time, trying to push so many people at one time, and then learn to, push one person. I dealt with that, like trying to have all 5 or 6 people want to, shine at one time, and it just didn't work, man. Everybody egos and the arguing, and then so I learned a lot about the game. I don't take none of that for granted, So yeah, bro, it was a process, but. What happened was, I started learning that people they wasn't going to do the same for me, and I was like, that's when I just cut the ties.
Exactly. The first thing that Baby, did you just met Baby? You met his brother as well.
No, I met Birdman and Slim. I met Slim a little bit after.
Okay, so what was the first thing that they told you? Because I'm sure guys, if they've been in the game for so long, they had to say, this is what you got to know.
I mean. On the intro on my project, it says first meeting with Birdman and Slim. Mm-hmm. That's like the first time I met Slim, really. Like he talked to me, and I had a recording on the phone. Right. They didn't know that, so the stuff that I could use, I put on there. So it was kind of explaining like Bird just saying like, nah, this nigga different. He not that. He this. Kind of, but you know how Bird, he kicked that ish, man. Like he'll tell multiple people, yo, it's your time, nephew. But I know, my time I feel like it's really now. Right. So it's for you to take. It's not always what they say though. It's kind of like watching them, what they did in the past and what they do in front of me. I kind of pay attention to the good and the bad, and I just learn from all of it. So what's been your best experience on the road so far? When?
You know what? Let me put it a different way. Yeah. give me a hotel story. I'm the only one that asked this question, so I basically it's a hotel. It's a story of a hoe and something she done did at a hotel. So tell me your craziest hotel. I had to put that together. You know what I mean? Like, I had to be different. I'm
what's
difficult.
some crazy? I went on the road with Dunk. So.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen nobody beat out Big Boy yet. Big Boy had the craziest one so far. Is some girls stole some jewelry and they put it in their love box, and security had to go in there, and there was like necklaces and
I got
rings.
So much wild shit, dog. What's some wild shit that we did?
I know when I heard about you.
I don't know.
I don't want to.
Hey, go ahead. No,
I want to hear you say it. Go ahead.
I don't know. Well. Crazy hotel story. Maybe the craziest one was, damn, bro, this shit is wild. I got so many, bro. I'm trying to think. One for sure I remember. It wasn't even just it was the whole series of what happened. Like, It was just like action. I had to get the hell about it. It was Cleveland. Okay. We was in Cleveland, Ohio, and I just felt like, something gonna go wrong in this motherfucker, dog. Like, I just felt that we did the show. We left. As soon as we left, everybody followed us. So we went to the gas station, and when we got to the gas station, like the whole club was in the parking lot. And so J Mike, I don't know if you remember J Mike. J Mike was in the video. He actually the nigga when I think Walking on him got in that big fight in the bowling alley. Okay. He was the nigga on TMZ that knocked the fuck out some nigga. Okay. So Dunk gave J Mike the chains. Like, we know where the chain and shit. So J Mike had all these chains on him. And some nigga walked up to him and was like, nigga, we robbed. I never forget this. He was like, we robbed, nigga. And then J Mike was like, yeah, nigga, we robbed too. And it was like, all right, 100. So we left there. So right from there, I'm like, this shit don't seem right. Because I was already hearing about some shit that happened with T.I. and them in that area. So I'm like, bro, we need to goddamn move, bro. So we went to the hotel. On the way to the hotel, Dunk is hitting a joint in the car from the club. Like just on the way. Not even wait till we get to the room.
Right.
Niggas was wild like that. So we get there, niggas doing their thing, whatever, boom. It's a bunch of shorties in the room. And she in the room, and she not messing with the other niggas. Everybody pretty much want like the main niggas. You know what I'm saying? So the entourage, they really hard on trying to get theirs. You know what I'm saying? So Dunk walked in. He get into a big argument with the girl, and you know how he'd go from 0 to 60 real quick. And he just went all the way in, bro. Like smushed the bitch out the room, everything. So she yelled out the room number, and was like, "Niggas finna be there." So niggas already dead tired. So we wired, bro. Eyes, niggas is sleep. Niggas is in the front.
Like, don't get robbed.
Nah, niggas is not going to sleep at this point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We like, we got to drive in the morning. Niggas like, damn, niggas is paranoid at this point. So we end up falling asleep anyway. And we end up waking up. These hoes vandalized all the cars, bro. Like,
oh my god,
I was hot. Yeah, they vandalized all the cars. It was something going on. I remember Wakey, like when we turned the AC on, it smelled like some type of like gas, like some wild shit. They did something wild to the tank, all type of shit, bro. That probably was like the most wild. It was just back to back drama.
It's dangerous.
Yeah,
Do me a favor, man. Introduce one of your favorite songs so I can play this thing right now.
I don't really got a favorite song, but Wire Transfer from Birdman, probably like just to crank it off, kind of address all the elephants in the room. Produced by Willa Fool, Bobby Critical.
Yeah.
You know, mixed by Ike. I like to shout the engineers out nowadays.
You got to, because the engineer can make or break your songs, bro.
Yeah. Wire Transfer from Birdman. I like to always crank the whole situation with that first. Just kind of, get everything out what the project is really about.
Any last words to any new family members or people out there that you want to say? Like, hey, I'm your cousin.
Nah, man. Yeah, I be doing all that shout out shit, bro. Nah, I just be going, man. I just fuck, niggas fuck with me. If they fuck with me, they fuck with me, bro. I don't be having to do all that. I got, how many people I know?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I can't do shout outs because I lose a friend that same little section.
Yo, man, shout out to you though, man, because you always talking about and putting your son on stuff, man. And it's good to see you say you think it's a gangster to be a father. I thought that was pretty cool.
For sure. Well, it's like the year that like Khaled got his baby on the joint.
Yeah.
Me, I see Bryson got his daughter on his.
Yeah.
I seen Wale got his baby. Like, I just think it's important that a lot of these, young black men is kind of promoting that. I ain't the only one. I ain't here to make it like I'm the only one. But I think it's a good year for that because you don't really see that a lot. Like, you know what I mean? So I respect it, man. And I see a lot of reminders. You see Chris Paul bring his kids to the interviews. AI did it back in the day. And it's like, I see it and I just respect that shit. So I kind of want to put that out there.
Name of the project, man. Where can everybody get it?
Too Soon, man. It's everywhere. It's on all the platforms. SoundCloud, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, all the mixtape sites, Even on some of the mixtape sites that didn't want to put it on the front.
Right.
That I done built fan bases with. That's mad because they didn't get it exclusive. Go get it there too. So it's out.
Still had to play it, ho. Anyway, man, you guys keep it locked into the Galaxy with ET Cali, man. Ari Da Kid. We are in this thing, all right? Y'all keep it locked.